Howdy, it is day 42. First day of work started today, and it was a pretty solid day at work. Can't complain too much. Got around 6,000 steps at work alone, and it was kind of it wasn't really a regular day. It was kind of like orientation, like going back into the swing of things and getting everything prepped up. So maybe it'll be just around 6,000, or maybe it'll be a little higher, a little lower. So we'll just have to see. But I am planning to do the air bike right now, do the workout, and then having a walk with Marvin. I really want to get that walk with Marvin in if I can today. It's currently 6, and the sun is supposed to set at 7:30. So I don't know if I'll be able to, because I can't take him out right now. And the reason is because if I take him out right now at 6, the ground is a little too hot for his paws. I think it's 86 degrees, and I think the limit is 85. So I'd just wait another hour or so once I get all this done, and then take him out while the pavement isn't so hot. But yeah, I mean, we'll just see what happens. I don't want to say I'll skip the air bike, but I don't feel like doing it at all. Just because I'm tired. I'm super tired from work. It took like a 5-8 minute nap when I got home. So, but this is the new norm. This is me for the next, I don't know, however long we work again, probably like 10 months. So this is the new norm for now on. So I can't complain because this is it. This is what I signed up for, and this is what we're gonna do. But yeah, so let's go to the gym. Okay, I have decided that I'm gonna do the workout first, take Marvin out, and then I'll do the bike. The only reason for that is it usually takes me about 40 minutes to an hour to finish a workout. And if I do that, I'll be done by 7, and a walk will take 40 minutes. And the sun doesn't set till 7:30, so I'll be walking maybe in the dark in a little bit, or just right when it's about to turn dark, and I can come home and do the air bike. Yeah, I wish I would have done this earlier, the air bike especially. But when I got home, man, I was toast. I was tired, and honestly, when I get home, I just sit down for like 20 minutes to an hour, just sitting there. And I was wearing pants, and it wasn't feeling like changing, and then I took a small nap because I was kind of comfy on the couch. But anywho, let's grab this here. Today, since yesterday was back, you guys know what today is. Today is leg day. So we've got, let's see what we got squats, 35 pounds, RDLs, 25 pounds, which I think we did talk about moving these to 30, and I'll try that again, because I remember last time when we tried to move them up, we kind of injured our back a little bit. So yeah, we'll try again with 30s, because we've got to keep trying it to get better. And then we got shoulder flies, or lateral raises, and shoulder press. I really got to redo these, because we kind of have old stuff in here that I don't, and I also have the right names for them now. So yeah, focusing on the squats, and then focusing on the hamstrings, focusing on these heads here, these heads of the shoulders here, which I want to hit this head on the side, which it says middle head or anterior head. No, not the anterior head, because that's the front. And I get that a lot from doing incline bench press. So we want to hit the middle head here, or the posterior head, which is in the back. That'll give me that deep plate bowl look that my shoulders could have. And then when I do the shoulder presses, it does kind of mix in here, and then it does get a bit of the front out here. But yeah, I guess there ain't much to it but to do it. So let's get started. Alrighty, I got 35 pounds here. hoping for 8 to 10 reps of the squats. Only did one warm-up set with just my body weight, which should be more than enough. I'm not using this today. Just a squat from the ground and get the form down as much as I can before I do any movements in the future with actual a bar or something of that matter that my form will need to be in. So yeah, let's do this for now. Alrighty, so we'll do 12 reps, we'll do 2 more sets. Quads are a little toasty now. Okay. RDLs. Before I get to the RDLs, excuse me. Before I get to the RDLs, I just want to say my squat form never looked like this, I'd say, a year and a half ago. I really started to keen in on my form, on my squats, about a year and a half ago. And the reason I was is because I hated the feeling when I squatted and I wasn't stable. Every time I squatted down, but then I felt like I was tipping from my feet. I felt like I was going on my tippy toes. I was going too much in my heels and I was gonna fall back. So it took me a long time to learn and achieve a somewhat decent squat routine where I can squat down and sit there for at least 30 seconds with my bum past my knee joint, past my knee flexion. So now, since I did that and I held it there for a certain amount of time, now whenever I squat, this is my knee joint. Every time I squat down, I either perfectly align with the knees, or maybe go a little lower or a tiny bit higher. But not a lot higher like this, where you're such an angle you're gonna fall forward. Probably just a smidge higher. And it took a long time to get there, and I recommend you taking your time and perfecting the squat form and making sure to stretch either your knees or whatever it is, your ankles, your tibia, fibula, whatever it is you need to stretch, your quads, to make sure you get to at least 90 or pretty darn close in that little range there, so you can have a good deep squat. It took me a long time to get there, so don't think I just randomly learned how to do a somewhat decent squat. No, it took a long time, and I don't even think it's perfect. I never ever really sway anymore like I used to, where I would go down and feel unsteady. I don't really do that anymore, but I still don't think it's perfect every single time. But we'll get to that perfection. But anyway, let's go back to the RDLs. Alrighty, I got 30 pounds on the RDLs on each dumbbell. Did my little warm up, really feeling that hamstring right through here in like the middle right here, so hopefully we can grow that out a bit more. But yeah, let's get these done. Whew. 2 more sets. Shoulder press time. Two more sets. Alrighty, lateral raise time. I almost forgot that I feel better doing the lateral raises seated than I do standing up. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I've had like minimal rest in between each set because I just wanted to try it out and get this done so I can take Marvin out. But my side delts are on fire. So maybe this It was the best feeling lateral raises to date. I mean, when I tell you guys, they really feel like they're on fire. Whew. Okay. See the bike time. All right, this has been the end of day 42. Man, that was an awesome delt pump today. I mean, maybe that's what I should be doing next, is burning them out and minimal rest in between sets, because that felt really good. Like I feel my delts now, which is, I've been doing the same exercise the past 3 weeks, but I haven't felt the delts this pumped up yet. So maybe that's the key. And you know, there's also another fun part for me. You know, it also, with losing weight and all of this and that, which is great, it's awesome. Another fun part for me in all of this is finding out something new, or just doing things a little differently, and finding out, hey, this worked better this time than what I usually do, so I'm gonna do that again. Like, for example, today with the lateral raises, I did minimal rest in between sets so I can finish this up, so I can take Marvin on a walk, and now my delts feel pumped. Like, they feel pumped up, which is great for me. Like, it's a fun little puzzle. It's like, hey, like on some days I do it on purpose, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do these reps slow and controlled. I'm gonna try to do these reps pretty fast and see if I can get any extra in. I'm gonna try to swing these bicep curls, see if I get a better pump. And all these different little things that I add in from time to time, it's like a little puzzle game. I'm trying to figure out what works best for me. And I'm sure some of you guys have done this yourselves as well. You know, found out maybe you're hitting bench press and you went down a weight and did way higher reps, but you feel the most gnarliest chest pump you've ever felt in the past 3 months. Not only is that beneficial for you to know, it's also beneficial to shock your mind, because your mind already knows what's coming. You've had this routine for so long, so then when you shock it like that, it kind of resets it. Be like, whoa, something's going on differently. This is not my optimized routine where I'm burning this many amount of calories as much as I normally do. I need to put something in overdrive to sustain whatever this new thing is. So that's where he's burning a little more, because your mind's not used to it. It didn't get used to the same exercises. It's totally new. Now it's got to think on overdrive, like, whoa, what's going on? I mean, that's how I look at it, at least when you shock it a little bit, because your mind gets so used to this, your heart gets used to this, the same repeated exercises, so it optimizes how it burns and uses your energy. And so when you shock it, it's like, whoa, hold on, something new, put in the boosters, because we don't know what else is coming. So let's burn more just in case, because this is totally new, never seen it. Maybe something else is coming through. At least that's the way I like to think about it. But yeah, this has been a great workout today. I honestly feel great. And this is also the new norm for me. I did a full work day today, and I came home and did this. I'm about to go on a walk. This is the me for the next months. And I have to be totally acceptable with that, in which I am. I'm excited. This is me the next few months, next few years. This is me. Going to work, coming home, exercising. Time to time it might change, but this is me locking in for the next couple months. And I'm okay with that. I feel perfectly fine with that. And I honestly want to optimize it, because there was like a good hour today I was on the couch. Granted, 5 minutes of it was taking a nap, which I didn't want to do, but man, I was comfy. So I want to optimize it a little bit. Maybe as soon as I get off from work, I'll do this bike. After I do this bike, maybe I'll sit down on the couch for 20 minutes. I'll do this, hit this. And as soon as that's all done, it'll be not as hot outside, so I can take Marvin out for a walk. So I do need to optimize it a little bit. I mean, today was just a start, so we've got plenty more days to test new stuff on. I also really want to, I don't know if I'll ever be able to, but I would like to do some of these workouts in the morning. And the workouts I mean by doing like an air bike or walking outside in the morning, because I feel like I get a head start on my day. I've already been up for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you don't have to do it later, so you have more time with family, with yourself, with your dogs, getting more stuff done around the house later. And I would really love to do that, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to, because I'll tell you why. It's one bad thing about owning dogs, especially these dogs, is the little wiener dogs. I've showed you guys in one video. They like to bark. They're very big barkers. I'm sure you've heard them. If you watched the videos, they bark. Especially, I've tried it where I went on a walk with Marvin before anybody else was awake. Went on a walk with him, came back, and granted, this is like 6:30, 7. I came back, so everybody was still asleep. Came back, opened the door, immediately barking. So that's a problem. Wakes everybody up, wakes the girlfriend up, wakes the other dogs up, and she's just not happy. And then another thing is sometimes when I left with Marvin, I left and the other dogs started complaining or whining. Like the wiener dogs would whine. Frankie would whine a little bit because his brother was gone. So it's kind of an issue. I wish it wasn't an issue. So I would love to take Marvin out on morning walks, because obviously it'll save me time through the day to do more stuff. It will get him walking in cooler environments, so when it's not so dang hot, and it'll just be better in both ways. But with that, the whole rest of the house wakes up. So that's kind of the bad part about trying to do something like that. But maybe we can implement it somewhere along the lines. But I just can't seem to figure it out now. But yeah, this has been the end of day 42. I had a good day. I hope you guys had a good day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.